have a start. Everybody's off smoothly. Los Gatos taking an early lead. Of course, it's really early. Los Gatos taking an early lead, followed by Sac State, Portland in lane 4, and Ashland in 4th place in lane 3. So coming up to the first 100 meters, Portland is pulled into first place. Portland is first place. Los Gatos second, Sacramento State third, and Ashland in 4th place. Portland showing a little bit of strength and early speed here. Started off in 3rd place, and they've moved right up into 1st place. Just about half a boat length up over Los Gatos. Los Gatos 3 seats up over Sac State, with Ashland in 4th place. So Portland is your early leader at 250 meters. Portland has slightly more than half a boat length lead over Los Gatos, who is showing 2 seats lead over Sacramento State. And both of those boats have just about a length over Ashland. Portland continuing to stroke their lead out. Portland coming up to 300 meters now, a full boat length over Los Gatos, who's just barely holding on to 2 seats over Sacramento State, with Ashland in 4th place. And at 400 meters, it hasn't changed a bit. Oakland still having 1 boat length lead over Los Gatos, who's holding 2.5 seats over Sacramento State. Both boats holding a full length over Ashland. As we come into 500 meters now, Portland is open water over actually a boat length and a half, quite a bit of a lead. Portland in 1st place, with Los Gatos holding the same 2 seats they had before over Sacramento State, with both boats having open water over Ashland.
A quick look at our lane assignments after 500 meters. It is Los Gatos in lane number 1, and they're currently in 2nd position in our race progress. It is Sacramento State coming out of lane number 2, and they are in 3rd position. Ashland in lane 3, they are in the 4th position, and Portland is on the lead, and they are coming out of lane number 4.
The Ashland program in this race is only 2 years old. So they're pretty much a novice program, and most of their rowers are novices, so they're taking on the big girls here.
This is a grand finale for this particular category, which is the Women's Masters. All presumably collegiate rowers who have moved on to keep their active interest in rowing as a aerobic sport, and also for good health, etc. Our leader, Portland, has about a boat length lead at last report over Los Gatos and Sacramento State. Both Los Gatos and Sacramento State got off to an excellent start, but they were ellipsed within the first 500 meters by the boat in lane number 4, that being Portland.
The Masters age groups run from A in your 20s up to H, which is decidedly old, somewhere around the 80s. And each of these alphabetical categorizations basically describes an age range which the crew average. So that's where you will see a number of different finals for Masters, men's and women's rowing, each described by a different letter. Basically describes the age range that their average age comes into.
Well, Portland, I believe, may have picked up a power motor somewhere along the line, because they certainly are exerting a tremendous amount of power, at least over this field. They have at least 2, maybe 3 boat lengths of open water. They're out there in lane 4 and rowing comfortably. Looking at the other crews, they are pretty tightly bunched, as a matter of fact, and will give a slight edge to Sacramento State in the center of what's going on there. And then it is Los Gatos, and Ashland is trailing. On the long lead, this is Portland. It is beginning to look like a walk in the park, or on the bay, as it were, for the group from Portland.
One of the things, Alan, that you often see, especially in women's masters rowing, is that you can see some big discrepancies between the overall experience of the crews involved, because a lot of women's masters rowing in the upper age categories have come to the sport late in life as novices. So definitely those crews which have a higher percentage of people that learnt as collegians and have kept the sport going or picked up the sport again tend to have an advantage in terms of experience and how to move the boat.
Well, without regard to all that, I think that it is a salute to any of these folks in the Masters programs that they continue with an outstanding aerobic activity. And as you note, Portland is on the lead. They are on the far outside there in lane number 4. It looks like Sacramento State has kind of set themselves up in lane 2 as the second leading crew. Then look at Los Gatos and Ashland.
And Alan, the crew from Portland have basically decided that they've got this race in the bag. They've taken the rating down, as you can see visibly. And they're doing the right thing in Masters competition, which is that if you've got the race in the bag, don't rub it in.
This is the Portland crew, markedly on the lead. Looks like we might have a little fun here between Los Gatos and Sacramento State, but they are both on cruise control right now as well, so it appears that they have kind of settled into their positions. So we'll look at unofficially Portland, Sacramento State, Los Gatos, and Ashland. And to give no disrespect to the women on the water right now, we're going to check in with a couple of official results that we have from earlier races so we can catch up. But this is Portland on the lead.
A women's junior heat B, race number 27. Marina Aquatic Center in a time of 7:11.7, followed by NorCal, followed by Marin, followed by Rose City, then Capital, then Zlack. The very tight finish, the women's junior heat C. Both your commentators got this wrong. I called it privately St. Ignatius. My co-commentator here called Long Beach, but in fact it was a win for Newport Aquatic Center in a time of 7:09.2, with St. Ignatius second, Long Beach third, Maritime, San Diego Rowing Club, and River City.
There must have been some impressive moves by the winner there in that last 100 meters, because it certainly, as they passed in front of us, we got that call right on, but it's an impressive finish for the crew. Looking quickly at the lane assignments for race 31, the men's Master P, it is Capote in lane number 1, San Diego Rowing Club in